Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's make sure here. Good. Okay. Also double checking YouTube because we archive and backup things on YouTube. Still be visible.
I see you live on YouTube.
Yeah, I think somehow
Mm.
the vertical one is able to stay connected when I'm DC'd because it's a prepared live stream versus the direct live streaming.
It says 2 streams are live, so
Yeah. So the thing is that the vertical one always needs to be a prepared live stream versus directly going live on YouTube. That's the
Mhm.
difference. So I think somehow the prepared live streams for YouTube are able to stay connected until you reconnect. All right. Speaking of
I still see your 11-14 stream scheduled on here.
yeah, I know. I haven't like updated that in a while. I need to at some point. But in any case, we're giving another 40 to 50-ish minutes of this first impression. Oh, hold on a second. I have this thing where my visuals are a black screen again, which means I probably need to hang on. I am restarting my Steam again because that happens. Which we've also had this happen before when Mailbox and I were playing Palia together. Oh boy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's weird. I did give my computer some rest. Like when I visit my grandmother, I made sure to like unplug it, power it down, and everything. And also, uh, yeah, I did give it a restart before I started the stream button. Let's see. Usually, okay, I can see. And also, this game is made with Unity. Great. Uh, to actually use the maybe I have to use the let's use the projector for now. Yeah, let me okay, yeah, let me do like a oh son of a okay. Let me try using a projector in the meantime as a compensation. Yeah, I'm gonna use projector. Okay, so it does like have its own auto saving system. That's good. Let me also make sure that oh yeah, let's see if
Okay, I will let you people go, but hope you enjoy the picture of the. I hope you enjoy the GIF video of Cassie. And but
Mm.
Alright, oh good, Kiva. Thanks for being around as best you could.
No worries.
Wait, is this outputting a black screen on Discord?
Uh,
let me take a
let
look
me
if I
check.
see it.
Yeah, it's black.
Okay, yeah, so that is interesting. Okay, yeah, that is fascinating. So it's not just my end. I never actually yeah, this is a technical phenomenon for me. Ooh, you learned
Is
something
the game
new.
full screen or is it borderless window?
Borderless window. It's able to be full screen borderless window, and there was another option I saw. Um, don't remember what the last one.
Hmm.
Actually, Kiba, I forgot.
Let me
Are,
unpin this. Yeah, I'll unpin it.
yeah, you can unpin it. The other thing I want to double check with you: are you
Mhm.
in the Discord for that studio that I DM'd you about?
I'm not in it.
Oh, you're not in it?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're just really delayed, busy, or something like that. I would hope that's just literally the case. Okay, this is the second or third time I've reset its Steam. It's very interesting because I can see the logos and stuff of the like the devs, and wow, so interesting. So the output works for OBS, but it doesn't work for. Oh, unless I could do this. I got an idea. So open projector, new window. Let me see if I can put it to Discord this way. So instead of the game capture, I am using an application cap. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm gonna jump out and test something quick. Let's see. Oh, that is fascinating. That is really fascinating. Wait, actually,
What?
give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna reset my own Discord quick. Oh my goodness sakes. That is so fascinating. Yeah. Nothing on the game itself, guys. It tends to be like a technical hiccup that happens on my end. I do apologize about that. But I did make sure to reset my computer and turn off my computer when I visited my grandmother's recently. So this is like really fascinating for me. Oh, what the heck? What the what? I have a black colored display on my end? Oh my goodness, that is fascinating. That is really, really fascinating. Okay, I'm rejoining Discord. I hope that we can get to a good place really soon because yeah, hopefully we can get to a good place really soon to stop. Because oh man, I'm scheduled to switch games afterwards. Okay, there we go. I have visuals again. Ooh, I've returned. Okay.
Hello. Keep ahead to go for the night.
That's so good. Okay, I have visuals again. Let's see if Discord does as well.
Let's see.
Oh.
Still. Oh, no, I see it.
Fascinating. Anyways, let's see what happens when we load in. I would expect it to be an autosave, okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how. Alright, so you already read this. You already read this. Let's start here.
But now I know how to describe it. It's wistful, like a memory.
I almost thought that the whist actually caused everything to blow up.
Yes. Details feel important in a memory. Beautiful. Even stuff that didn't feel important
Hi,
at
how
all.
are you?
But I just got here. Why is it wistful? And when I leave Glimhold, will the memories be too wistful? Maybe they'll destroy me.
Like they destroyed our entire setup.
Oh, yes. Scary. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Okay, so they are kind of like little, I guess, video programs in this universe, which would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of sense. All right, liminal excursions. Olos. Oh, that's an interesting name. Many of you have met a race me.
Pause.
2 bodies, 1 mind. The bodies can't be separated. A prolonged split may as well be an amputation. Yikes. Tonight, we hear from a couple who fear they become an aberrant sort of race me. 2 minds, 2 bodies. And that, unfortunately, can be a very sad birth defect. And I read and seen stories of people who were born that way.
Mm.
Incompletely merged, yet helpless if separated. No, friends, this is not a metaphor. It is a plea for help. It is time
The
for,
duel.
for some dark company. Why do we need special music?
Need
Imagine
that jazz.
you like jazz. Imagine, one day, you and your lover begin to hear each other's thoughts. How long would your relationship survive? At first, our thoughts got quieter with distance. Not so any longer, because we cannot separate. Separation renders us idiotic and blind. If our minds would bend fully, we could live, maybe even thrive. But two minds, distinct but with no privacy, it is as terrible as you'd imagine. Has anyone experienced this? Has anyone survived this? Well, I unfortunately have no advice for them, but perhaps you do. If you have a theory, no matter how far-fetched, send it in. Until next time. Because that was just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Oh, we can restart the blobs if we want. Again, please. Okay. So it only restarts one of them, not all three of them? Okay. Leave the mailroom. That is completely fungal. You open your eyes. Oh. So I guess that's how it works, huh? Okay, so let me get this straight. Every time you get mail in this universe, you have a fresh fungus that grows right next to you. And in order for you to get the mail, you gotta have a really, really fun time, huh?
You're sniffing the shrooms, I guess. And the mushroom disappeared too.
That's what I was saying, is like,
Yeah.
huh, I guess that's how that works. Mara must be asleep still. You tiptoe downstairs. Tiptoe by the window. Partly to avoid waking up Mara, and partly because in this uncanny stillness, being gentle feels right. Better start some tea, some familiarity to thaw the morning strangeness. But before you can, you feel a presence just beyond the door. Then a voice, melodic, each syllable like a hand unfolding in greeting. A new character? Is that Dana E? Is that how we say that character's name? Hold up.
Mm.
Let me see if we have a... Oh, it's a female character mailbox. Let me go ahead and
Let's
send
see.
you an... Oh, we actually do have an image of what the character looks like, so just to give you a visual. All
Okay.
right, think of a voice for how this character would sound.
Okay.
Beg pardon. Doth the shaper dwell within you?
Yes, I'm the Shaper.
Admit me kindly.
Ooh. That is quite an entrance, literally.
Magnificent. My gratitude unto. Ah, thou hast spun a glowing dream seed.
Oh, I also noticed she's forearmed.
Yeah.
Would that we weren't just met? In truth, I would flinch a nap right on these planks. So amable your home. A truer rest I could hardly fancy. Warmth, illumination, the genteel din of a busied artisan just out of sight. That manner of sen trades idly these days, you know?
Are you a collector? Is that a hobby of yours, gathering and trading that kind of sen?
Nay, but I do have a need of it. I'll do. Murmuring into someone's skin before a clay-bound fire. Having your hands and feet ornate. My
Ornamented?
brain just had a stroke. Yeah, my brain has a stroke.
Oh, good.
And feet ornamented by the calligraphist's cool brush.
To be fair, there's a lot of big syllable words.
And the fact that she's doing Shakespearean talk too, it's like,
For real.
Easeful, untroubled, send that smooths the harsh edges. Mine, I've strived to gather from the source, but fret you not, Shaper. I've no real design to cozy myself about thine floor. I'm called Dani, or Danany?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand that myself because there's an accent on the E.
Yeah, I feel bad if I butcher the name.
We're butchering words out here. Nice to meet you. I am Miltendo. What brings you here?
It is my way. I am much taken by the Sen Shaper's craft. I've a list of esteemed shapers, and when tale of a new atelier finds me, I attempt to grace the opening.
Comparing styles? Are you some kind of sen shaper critic? How worried should I be?
I fear your fate hinges wholly on my coming judgment, Shaper. Look, not forlorn, Shaper. I jest. I have a keen eye for the fair, that's all. And those who congregate beauty are fair in their own light, more oft than not.
Merriam-Webster to the rescue. I believe that's cogitate, and I would assume it has something to do with mental activity, like cognition.
Yeah, there's some words I don't recognize.
No, it's fair. Like, there's a lot of words I don't recognize as well. Merriam-Webster. What do you say? Wait, how do you pronounce it? Yeah, that's as I figured. Cogitate. To ponder or meditate on, usually intently or intransitive. To meditate deeply or intent. Oh, so it's just literally
Oh, I see.
deep meditation. Huh.
Mm.
Did you hear of me through a guild shaper?
Nay, your friend, the troubadour, was extolling the finesse of your work yestereve at the lantern. Loudly and somewhat at length.
You imagine Mars standing on a table at Hobby Lantern.
Get your shaping done by Miltendo or get pitched. Bartender, fill our cups. This round's on me.
I can imagine that. Sounds like Mar, all right. What sorts of work do you commission?
Raiments, sun-dry tools, esoterica. Today, rings, a band for each digit.
You look for the first time at all of Danae's arms. You do the math in your head. Yeah, that is 20 fingers.
Damn. Forgive me, a jape. In truth, I wilt ask you a ring, but just the one, not 20.
Okay, good.
Look at her hand, it's like, just one hand's like, nope, stop right there.
Yep.
The excess arms are not a mere vanity. They keep repetition at bay. Everyone should try it.
Just as long as she's not talking like an Italian, where they absolutely are the masters of talking with hands. Growing more arms?
Aye, if that strikes thine fancy. But I spake of using an offhand. If one can coax a lazy limb into bearing its shape, daily humdrum is fresh and new. It is a caller classic.
Traveling healers, the bouts of methyl blue. Oh. They're part of the blue cult of healers. Got it.
One of many small wards against meshing.
You recall the last time you saw a caller. A long, unpopular gambling den on the edge of town had finally gone sideways. A hovel, dilapidated, ceiling half collapsed. He stumbled on it accidentally on a jaunt with bar near the border. In the fetid
no.
shack, 6 people meshing with the shell table. Their bodies binding into the wood, faces slacks or gone altogether. Goodness sakes, if they did a drawing of this, that would be very disturbing. Mar had explained that the caller would likely perform a rite of transition. Not much else to be done for that stage of mesh. So they would be unsafe for their minds to be that messed up.
Jeez.
Mar seemed curious, but you couldn't get out of there fast enough. Are you in Gleamhold on assignment?
Leisurely, blessedly. Gleamhold is a cup overflowing, if one hath the keening to drink.
Yeah, definitely.
I spake of cups figurative, but this city hath no shortage of goblets, nor drinkers. I ken it well. I've been keeping bar at the Hobby Lantern of late.
I thought you said this was a leisure trip.
Leisure hath many a face. Toil may be transfigured by desire, at least for a span. Tending the lantern has shown me much amusement.
Maybe I'll see you there. What sort of ring would you like?
I shan't say. Shape with what you see in me, your first impression. Like 2 looking glasses aligned, I shall behold you beholding me. And through this twinning, understand thine eyes.
I also just realized her own eyes are,
Yeah.
Huh. What if you don't like it? What if you hate it?
Ah, poor darling. Nary should I have mentioned my sandshaper habit. For I thrust you into thine own head. I shall extract you from your worries forthwith. Never have I hated a ring.
Oh, okay, so she's pretty chill about it. You have to go out of your way to make a ring that is disgusting.
That terrible. Yeah.
Nor have you, I suspect. Before we begin, I would offer thee a memory to hold instead of a shape.
Oh.
Your choice of sen will help me ken your nature. And in accepting my memory into your person, you will know me truer as well. Which sort of memory would you have of me?
Something thrilling. Do you have something thrilling?
I believe I do. An old memory, but a fine one.
Danae steps closer to send the memory. You take the rough-cut wood planks up the enormous tree. The spiral footpath is treacherous. Some planks are slick with moss, some are missing, and you must leap across. Below, the canopies look dense. Some even are strung with faded rainbow netting. Even so, you do not want to fall. You are slow and careful. In time, you reach the summit, a thin platform stretching out through the branches and into the open sky. You ready your cloth knight? Your cloth kite. You painted it, this time, with lively patchwork squares. Take a breath, then run and leap, feeling yourself fall before the wings take shape. The memory falls away. Danae stands across from me, smiling.
Now I know you truer, and you have a part of me to keep, or trade, as you will. To ease thine task yet further, if the Shaper wishes, I proffer an olfactory hint.
Olfactory. Smell you?
It, aye, it helps with shaping something akin to my nature. Interesting.
I was didn't really expect immediately we would get a forearms hug, but okay. I'll stick to my routine. I'm surprised I haven't heard of the technique, but I'll stick with the tried and true.
Oh shit, dear old caller!
Oh, that's our first bit of profanity. There we go.
Oh, little blackguard. Tell Miltendo that mine odor is wondrous.
I think it's often pronounced as blacker for whatever reason.
Like a spice pudding grown in a tree hollow.
She would know, huh? Wait, why do you...
Headed out. Gonna go crash a party. Oh, go thou now to celebrate the vigil. I did see Speaker Anya in the square. Quite the crowd was gathered. Thanks for the tip. To go head there to protest.
Well, if they drop the S-bomb, no doubt she's gonna also drop the F-bomb over there.
Protest the vigil? Aye. Pray Anya doesn't cast the edict on me.
I think it's edict.
Bell of silence.
Disaster stopping with music. I would assume it's really bad music. Yikes.
Have fun, you two. Stay vivid.
There she goes.
How very queer.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Month as we're wrapping up this month too.
When the vigil sounded yestereve, I felt naught but relief. Aya is a force beyond reckoning. Aya attacks have dwindled, but in mine eyes, that's plainly due to Monte Manor's work. Monte pro-offers pro-offered hope ere any existed.
You're good.
Worry not for Ma. Speaker Anya seemed most genteel, and never do speakers yield idly their spells of silence. 'Tis a dreadful last resort, levelled only upon knaves intending to draw ire with song.
I would assume it's basically their magic version of shut the fuck.
Yeah.
Shut up! Ma's view is but a testament for Montemanor's success quashing the Herald's Guild. I am sure Speaker Anya knows that.
The Vigil's moan? You heard the Vigil?
Aye, did you not? All vigils wail, now and again. Ours loosed its first cry but last night. 'Tis passing strange at first, but beautiful too. May it breathe easy in our fair city. May what it hears bring peace, not strife. Alas, you must think of me of some kind of magistrate in love with rules and the like. Hold not this false image of me. I shall speak no more of High Shield's good sense, lest you mistake my nature. Oh, have you any tea? I've yet to partake this morn.
No, we was just about to brew some. I'll pour us some. Are you ready to be interviewed?
Aye, Sheba, but I would ask for ye a boon.
We're back in the office.
For every query of yours, one of mine in turn. Seek not to know, but be known. It always seems odd to me that the queries flow only one way. What say you?
Is that your first question?
Ha ha ha. Aye, if thine first was ready to be interviewed.
Now comes the tea time music and moment.
I'll begin. From whom would you perish, if it meant protecting Han?
For whom would be if it meant protecting? Okay, what if we do say R? Let's see. R?
Ma seems to have that effect. I love Ma well, and we only just met. I can scarcely imagine how you would feel. Thank you. Now I shall pass the baton.
When was the last time you felt overwhelming fear?
Oh. A keen query, and a costly one. I cannot tell thee. Perhaps another time.
Okay.
Pose a different query, mayhaps?
That was an achievement. Ask her a question most difficult.
Oh, damn.
Okay, let's... Idea of fun and where to party seems like we'll get similar some things. Let's ask for hometown. So where did you wash up? Would you have chosen elsewhere?
I washed up in Upso. I did stay long, in truth, yet the cycles I've dwelled therein shaped me entire. Upso is matchless in nature, a home to holiness and facial awe. Yet the wretchedness beeth the same sea rise. Every artist or devotee passing through balance by a cutthroat or petty theft. I learned the myriad ways Muck chose to live within the 10th of a time I might have elsewhere.
I know we have a little word called muck. Oh. Small dreamers.
And nay, I would not have chosen otherwise, even with the many harms my nativity invited. Had I washed up anywhere else, I'd not be myself, but a stranger in my own skin.
Oh, she said naivety. Okay, I was sure.
Naivety. Blah.
That's all good.
Now I'll put another query to you. Answer me this. What do you hope for here in Gleamhold?
What do we hope for here in Gleamhold?
What do you hope for in this story?
I'd like this forever. That's a personal answer, to be honest. My workshop, Gleamhold, Mar. I know that if I stay too long, I risk meshing.
'Tis possible to stay fixed in one place, so long as one never takes one's days for granted. and mayhap staying vivid is lighter work for a sun shaper. Stationary you may be, yet your clients bear sand from faraway reaches. Such harvest enlivens the spirit. All right, Shaper. Level your query.
Let's ask for music. While we're on the subject of a music game, how do you feel about sequenced music?
Uh-huh. Fine query, after I praise the vigil so. I'm more afraid of sequence music, even with a vigil listening for danger. I carry no such fear, but in sooth, I'm particular to the chanter's craft.
Partial to the chanter's craft.
Partial. Bleh.
Nah, you're
My,
good.
my,
She's very
my brain's not working.
Nah, that's fine. She's also super Shakespearean.
Yes. So it's hard to switch from regular speaking words to Shakespearean.
Ma is determined to change that, of course, and mayhaps Han shall.
Any chanter in particular?
Not one known to anyone but me, I'm afraid. A fine exchange, verily. Have you knowledge enough to craft?
Yes, I think so.
Then let us begin.
Oh, we're back
Woo!
at the loom.
Such a wondrous implement.
I've always thought of shaping as a textile art. It feels easier that way. One of the guild masters said that memories were like threads. Not much alone, but when many combine, they make a context for self. The power of friendship. Anyway.
Our friendship, I've heard of that. Identity like a braid. A lovely conceit.
You motherfucker. Hold on. There's a spider that almost landed on my fucking head. Give me a sec. You motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. You dead? Yes, you're dead. Fuck you. Okay. Okay.
Before you speak in everything, is it a routinely seasonal thing for that to happen in your room?
Yes, it's summer. So bugs are coming inside.
Yeah,
So
that dude was clearly not in the right place.
what? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I don't mind spiders. It's just if you get close to my personal bubble, you die.
yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Already, I've begun to learn what threads constitute the shaper before me. What sort of memory will serve your design?
A memory of the night sky.
Perfect. I have just the one. I hope it touches your heart, the same way it touches mine.
Let's begin. All
Out
right,
of time.
let's see how her song goes. Oh boy.
Ooh.
I let go too early on that. My bad. Oh, I can't kill the direction of that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What direction is that? Oh. Oh,
That is a weird angle.
yeah, hold on. That is a very weird angle. Hold on a second. So am I supposed to press the same direction twice? Is that what I'm understanding? Huh. We learned something. Okay, well now I know that can happen. Okay, yeah, that is something really needed to get used to.
It is the same direction.
Yeah, it is the same direction.
Okay.
Gee whiz. Oh, I see where the morning comes from.
Oh, it's like a lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. What I also do
Almost-
like for the visual indication is that the game transformed the needle when you're scoring a combo. That's a really good visual indicator.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I can like like hear sadness in this song about this character. We still don't know a lot about her, but it's like there's always like a sadness and growth that it brought her.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I do like how like the songs that we played so far definitely melodically tell the story.
Yeah. Don't know if we'll learn more about the characters in the future, or this is just a one-time thing and it's up to a player's interpretation.
True, especially with the dialogue choices too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 'tis wondrous! Your hands hath worked with much craft. Your renown as an artisan is certain.
It
I would have expected ellipses.
Oh, how swiftly the hours pass in such pleasantry. Errands beckon, but I must say our time has been wondrous fair.
I would say the same too from our experience with the game today.
A beautiful talent, a beautiful home, and a beautiful live and rascal. I understand why you wish to enjoy this chapter of your life forevermore. May I embrace thee farewell?
Oh, she's inviting a hug again. All right, why
those with
not?
multiple I feel like those with multiple arms might have good hugs, you know?
Of course. Danae gathers you up warmly in all four arms at once. You feel so held. That's a direct way of putting it.
Extra secure.
Farewell, Miltendo. Stay vivid.
Stay vivid, Danae. As the door chime fades, you hear Mars' footsteps from the room above. Oh, someone's back home. You decide to check in on your resident protester. Oh, it's getting late already.
Well, hi there, Shaper.
Did you crash the party?
I tried, but I was totally outnumbered. No one could even hear me.
Guess all the other anti-ear mucks stayed home.
Oh. Wah, wah. I'm not totally sure yet, but I think you're right. The listening, the spell of silence, the vigil's cry feels sinister.
Yes! The ear siren is the most sinister thing I've ever heard. High Shield says it's a calibration and that it isn't frequent. But even once is too much. It's terrifying, especially in the middle of the night. But Monty's got all the right words. Find the right rhetoric, and people will ignore their intuition. Phew! Okay, I gotta slow down. I'm not done, but I'm done for now. That's what I always say. Oh, Danae! You met Danae! Subject change.
You met at the lantern? So,
So Danae...
that's
Oh,
me.
my bad.
So she is the Hobby Lantern's new barkeep?
New and my new favorite. That dialect adds something to the lantern's ambiance that I didn't know was missing.
Kind of made sense that he went with an accent there with the Shakespearean dialogue, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Mm-hmm. Adorable.
Oh, she's blushing.
Callers tend to switch things up a lot, but I hope Danae sticks around for a while. I'll have a lantern night together. But not tonight. I'm beat. I'm gonna get to sleep early for once.
All right, Mar, good night.
Good night, Miltendo. I also actually yawned in that one too.
To be honest, like, if we're approaching the end of chapter 2, we're at a good spot anyways to bookmark this.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. A ragtag parade filters by just after dark. Headed to the ear, you think. The end of the day's festivities. Snug in bed, you think about the speakers and the spell of silence, of ire and the vigil's cry. You begin to drift off, memories of wheel and loom spooling in your dream. A lithe grip takes your hand, not ungently, and squeezes.
Whoa!
Oh.
Hey, Shaper.
What?
She's
What?
bleeding. Oh. Sorry to bust in like this. I just stopped in to, well, I'm experiencing a situation.
This was the image I used for my thumbnail for YouTube.
Burb. I have a date of sorts, and not much time.
Judging by the color of that word, I would assume that's not good.
I need a stiletto, Sen shape. Quality that can cut with ease. I need an edge. Before you ask, I won't tell you. I don't want to involve you in my...
You're pretty clearly involving me. Even the body person's kind of pissed.
I refuse to involve you any more than I have to. I won't tell you who the date is with, and likewise, I won't tell the date who provided the, custom-ordered flower arrangement.
That's some fancy coded way of putting it. There's a knot in your stomach. Sen shaping school didn't cover this one. I don't know, Andres. You know what? Let's stay on her good side. I'm going to choose to trust you. I'll provide the flowers.
Really? To the loom!
Uh, okay, first I need to interview you.
What?
I can't send shape before we synchronize.
I must be losing it, Miltendo. Because I'm really, really confident we already synchronized.
You think we're synchronized right now? I just broke into my home in the middle of the night.
Okay. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm running out of time. Gotta go, Shaper. See you around. Thanks for trying.
In a blink, they both grace you with a peck on the cheek. A
Oh
literal
god.
from the beak and the lips.
That's two different feelings at once.
Then dip into the night. That stained glass window changed. You drift eventually into an uneasy sleep. As you slide down into dream, you wonder how Andres is faring. You dream a cliffside, narrow meadow, hanging at cloud's edge. Many dream seeds huddle there, a sundry little city. You're not the grass, the sky, nor the stone. You're all of it. Looking down over the muck in their hopes. They live in your dream, those tiny beings. How cute. How funny. Your thoughts come slow and confident. What happens to that tiny village once you wake? Okay. That was 2 days. I think that's a good bookmark and stopping
Ooh.
point. Because I was worried that, like, because Andrew's coming in and is like, I need you to make something. He's like, are we gonna have to play another song? I'm like, I feel like we've gone through like 2 days worth of content enough. All right, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
here.
What do you think of that, Mel?
Um, I absolutely 100% love the art.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's definitely our standard fare of narrative novel dialogue like game. Uh, the main gameplay of the rhythm gaming, it's just going to take some use. It's not a type that I have done in a while. The most similar I can relate to is probably Osu in a way, in a tiny way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna have to take some getting used to. But I do love how the visuals are matching the character that each song belongs to, as well as the different melodies as well.
Mm-hmm.
What else can I say? Love the art. Rhythm gaming takes some getting used to. Definitely love the aesthetics for it. I think I could say too much on the technical front of things. Sound design is very immersive now that I think about it, as well as the um, environments as well, I would say, for what we've
Yeah.
seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
There's those. I'm trying to think of what else on my side. Overall, I think we got like a pretty solid start, and it does the writing and the lore does get pretty interesting, and also exploring familiar stuff that we know of in vocabulary and other expressive descriptors that we're uh, not familiar with but are specific to this universe. Hopefully, I get the point
Yeah.
across that. Um, it's overall just TLDR about that sense. Like overall, like a lot of different mythos lore we may be familiar with, but still presented in an unfamiliar coat of paint that is kind of still well.
Mm-hmm.
And I know just like any visual novel, depending on the choices, dialogues might be different, so it's definitely a look through again to see what the options might change.
Oh yeah, absolutely for sure. For what we've experienced for 2 chapters so far, Mailbox, what do you think from your side?
Um, from
a art perspective, from just seeing this story so far, it looks good, especially seeing how the artists, when they design the characters, how the color correlates with the characters very well and it complements one another, especially like how it feels with their personality or how they are. Like I love, now I'm spacing on her name. Bird person. Um my
Oh
brain's not working.
yeah. Their name being yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, but
Andrus.
I love Andress. I love the concept of how when they do different expressions, the bird joins along as like a unison sort of thing, especially with the bowing. I loved that. I love that pose right there.
Oh yeah.
And especially like I noticed the style changed a little when your character woke up to see them on top of you. Like the line marks are a little kind of sketchy. They're not clean. The coloring is still kind of clean, but the sketch is kind of messy. Like this feels like a little of an intense moment, or it's like what is happening right now. I like that.
Hmm.
And I would say also like seeing like Han used as a type of pronoun, I can understand like trying to interpret like this may look feminine, but the character may sound masculine and vice versa and whatnot, which I think that's also a pretty cool interpretation to do as well.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And And the music sounds really good too. Like I know we've only listened to two so far, or technically three if you count the tutorial,
Yeah.
but it sounds I like it so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Major credits to uh, everybody on the team who worked on the sound design game. Sure. Uh,
Mhm.
I think it's overall pretty impressive with the use of the different colors and uh the sound design, as well as establishing the mythos of this universe from what we got so far. Uh,
Yeah.
and of course, like, I don't mind narrative gameplay, and of course, there's a lot of gamers with much shorter attention spans than the both of us who might not be getting into this, but I have a feeling that like it's probably a game. Most novel games, I would say, some are good to play alone. I feel like this is a really decent case where having a friend around to explore with can help, I would say.
Mhm. Yeah. But yeah, this looks really good. And especially with different color palettes, like how it's like at least in the painting format, I can't tell if like the shading and the rendering of the characters is like a type of watercolor or some sort of painting, but it complements well with the backgrounds.
Oh
Because
yeah.
usually when you have certain background colors and you have characters of different colors, it's like how could you complement that, but it doesn't feel off. It feels like it's immersed in with the world.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that for sure.
Mhm. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I would say for my first couple of hours firsthand experience with the first two chapters, I'd say personally I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. My personal perspective.
Mhm. Though I did notice that little struggle there with that. Then again, it could be the angle of the needle, because that was kind of a
Yeah.
weird thing, which is understandable, but I can also understand it's meant to be tricky like in any rhythm game too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have calibrating with the rhythm games, but it's not really exactly too much settings regarding that, especially since like all rhythm games approach their controls like all completely different, and this is just a control scheme that um I have been the most familiar with outside of it slightly resembling Osu in a way, to be honest.
Oh, and you can turn off motion sensor. That's cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Um Motion sickness mode. I mean, I haven't been motion sick yet. I do turn off like uh was motion blurring and all those other interesting motion effects in the lots of games.
Hmm.
I also do appreciate this game being made in Unity. A lot of awesome games have been made really well in Unity. It's not exactly a major gripe. It's also a game that mutes itself when Alt Tab, and I'm pretty sure that's something that can easily be, well, added in one line of code, and you'd be able to fix that anyways.
Mhm.
I would say Mailbox. I would say this adventure deserves a returning to with the both of us at some point.
Yeah.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
it looks cool though.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh wait,
And
what?
this is only Act 1 right now, so I'm guessing there's only like 2 acts, if or maybe more. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not, if it's just only probably 2 acts overall.
All I do know is that yeah, so we finished 2 chapters. I don't know how many chapters there are in total. I just know this game's title says Act 1 in total, so I'd assume that this entire game is part of a series of like whole stories in total. So there might be like more games in this universe down the line that will be like an Act 2 or 3, depending on what the team decides to do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll
Yeah,
be
and I hope this gets a good popularity, like, especially, like I said, I love the designs. Hopefully, when I'm not busy with my other art stuff, I would like to draw one of them. They look, Aisha, I love her design with the bird. I feel like they would both be very fun to draw together.
oh yeah, especially with how expressive they can be. Let me give you the reference art that I see in the press kit for
Mhm.
the bird character, because that's also where I got the art for Danae, the pilgrim.
Hmm.
That was a very dynamic pose, though, actually.
Yeah.
Characters are still left on the roster, so we got Mar, we got Andres, we got Danae. So we have yet to interact with the knight armor helmet character in the beginning, and apparently there's also Shiel. She's gonna appear later. Oh, I assume she will appear. There's a whole lot of different screenshots. Oh, actually, depending on like the characters and environment, I am reminded of a slight resemblance to this one other game.
Mm.
Not like a complete resemblance, but only slightly in my sort of seeing Slay the Princess. Not completely, because Slay the Princess, of course, is a horror choice game, along with every
Mhm.
other property and project that studio does. But in like the more serious moments, when the atmosphere becomes tense, I do get the sensation of like as if we're having a critical moment in Slay the Prince again.
Mhm.
Interesting. Yeah. So hopefully tie her up. Hopefully they had a wonderful time with our presentation from me and Mailbox. Overall, the first 2 hours pretty impressive for the both of us, and I would say at some point later on we will continue this adventure and hopefully see through it to the very end.
Ooh.
Yippee!
And also, I shall head off because it is late and I'm sleepy. So, thank you for having me.
No worries. It's all good. You're exhibiting like bar in real life now.
Oh yes. I have become Mar.
I mean, to be fair, I think like the things that really caught me off guard was first of all, Bar is the one character that can speak profanity so far, and secondly, I think what both of us were caught off guard is how the mailing system works.
Male and mushroom. That's not something you see every day, but what can one do?
We've come a full circle with both of our interactions frequently. It has now come to this game.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And welcome on in, Zone Master. We're just about wrapped up on the first couple of hours of this game with our first impressions. Mailbox was also voice acting alongside with us. One of this game's team members was also in the chat for a bit. Hopefully you're doing well. Mailbox is on her way to bed now, too.
Yes. Have a good night. Have a good one, everyone.
You too. Take care, and hopefully your next day at work is a not so chaotic one.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put like the icy hot stuff on my back just in case before I sleep, so that way it won't be too bad.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. I didn't feel any knots on my back, so I don't know if it was just overall stress because I worked for almost a week at work.
Fair,
And
fair.
it was like when my dad was visiting, so I did spend some time with him, but I know he was busy with his high school reunion, so there was that.
Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah. Your bed is okay for now, right?
Yes. My cat's on the couch, on the couch in the other room.
Okay, good. Just make sure.
Yes. If she were on the bed, I would have to adjust myself. It would be worth the back pain for the cat. That's for sure.
Let's make sure that pain goes away pretty soon. We won't keep you any
Oh,
longer.
yes. No worries. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. All right, so that was 2 chapters of Fine Work, Act 1, featuring Mailbox. As I said, my current rating for our experience so far with this narrative plus rhythm game is 9.5 out of 10 for the first 2 hours. One thing I forgot to tell Mailbox is that this game did release last summer in August 2025. And only recently was I reached out to and permitted by the team to provide coverage for this game. Oh, on that note, on the note of art,
Oh, I accidentally pressed the space bar. I accidentally pressed the space bar and I let Bennett died. I am so sorry, Bennett. I am so sorry, Bennett. I accidentally mispressed the space bar. I didn't mean to let you die. I'm sorry.
and he will remember that.
Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so terrible.
All right, now without further ado, our first impression slash review of Fine Work is done. I'm sorry that we also disconnected in the middle earlier, but I am glad we were able to recover just fine, and we were able to finish within like 2 hours of this game on 2 chapters. So, what we're going to be doing next is we're going to switch over to the 7 Deadly Sins Origin to finish up some weekly missions. Welcome in the next round of weekly missions. And my aim is to also finish the summer event story, so that way we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the patch updates duration. And we might be able to do another 10 pulls soon for Elizabeth, which I may or may not win. It's come to a point where I don't care if I win or lose this time around. I'm just going to play the rest of the patch like normal. But for now, we need to see the summer story to the very end, so we don't have to worry about it. And yeah, I also did a run of the raid off stream. The lower difficulty version is okay. It's okay. It was a lot more manageable, thankfully, but we still need to make sure we have at least finished farming one full set of the gear for one DPS character. So yeah. All right, with that being said and done, I'll wrap it right here for now. Everybody, thank you for listening on in and checking out my first impression of Fine Work on the YouTube side of things. I'll go ahead and switch to the next game.